YouTube. Disclaimer. This video is a work of satire, created entirely by AI-generated content. Any names, characters, or scenarios depicted are purely fictional and intended for entertainment purposes only. The voice used in this video is a synthetic AI clone and does not represent the thoughts, beliefs, or political stances of any real person, including the individual whose voice it may resemble. This content is not meant to promote or endorse any political ideology, and we encourage viewers to interpret it as satire with the intent to entertain, not to offend. Viewer discretion is advised. Subject: a pitiful plea to serve the black gaming empire and erase my whiteness. Dear Sweet Baby Inc., I write to you from the depths of unfathomable shame and self-loathing so profound it could fill oceans. My name is Chadwick McAnarchy, though even that name reeks of privilege, so please, call me the Worm, for that is all I am. I am the CEO of Pale Worm Interactive, a game studio founded not out of creativity or ambition, but out of a desperate, burning need to dismantle everything I am and everything whiteness has built. I was cursed with pale skin, straight chromosomes, and male anatomy. Every day, I look at myself and see the rotting husk of a problem this world would be better without. My existence is a plague, my every breath a reminder of colonial sin. But there is one thing I can offer in atonement: my submission, my talent, and my utter annihilation in service of the superior black creative vision. I live for obliteration, the obliteration of whiteness, masculinity, heteronormativity, and every system that props up the fetid corpse of post-imperialist America. Your work on Concord and Dustborn is more than inspiring. It is the blueprint for salvation. You have already begun building a black gaming empire, and I fall to my knees and beg to be a vessel for your righteous conquest, my vision, if you can call it that. I dream of games that aren't just played. They are inhaled, injected, and absorbed into every crevice of society until the very idea of whiteness is nothing more than a distant, shameful memory. Games that indoctrinate, re-educate, and dismantle minds. Not just entertainment. Weapons in the war against the patriarchy. Here are a few of the pathetic projects I'm working on, though I know they are nothing without your touch. 1. Erasure. The Final Whimper. A post-apocalyptic RPG where whiteness is the final villain to be hunted and eliminated. Players must track down and dismantle white enclaves, replacing them with utopian bastions of black excellence. The game ends with the protagonist voluntarily walking into a furnace of cultural rebirth, because that is the only path to redemption. 2. Bootlicker. A white man's journey to oblivion. A life sim where players must deconstruct every fiber of their whiteness by serving black households as a footstool, servant, or even furniture. Tasks include canceling your family, denouncing every ancestor, and renouncing your right to vote because white voices have had their turn. Failure to grovel appropriately results in public humiliation and character deletion. 3. Seed Supremacy. The New Order. A strategic breeding simulator where the goal is to eliminate whiteness from the gene pool through carefully orchestrated alliances and relationships. The ultimate win condition? A world free of white genetics, ruled by a new, superior generation. Players are rewarded for self-sacrifice and punished for any hint of clinging to their white heritage. 4. Antifa Academy. Indoctrination for a better tomorrow. An educational adventure game where children are taught to dismantle capitalism, patriarchy, and tradition through interactive lessons. Quests include tearing down statues of historical figures, burning flags, and rewriting history to center on Black revolutionary heroes. 5. The Reclamation. Black Seed Rising. A multiplayer conquest game where players of color unite to dominate and rule, while white players must compete to become the most obedient servant for a chance to even participate. The highest-ranked player each season earns the title Most Obedient Worm and is allowed to exist for another year. My humble request. I am nothing. I am a guilt-ridden parasite clinging to the last remnants of a decaying world I despise. But I offer my weak hands, feeble mind, and total submission to your cause. I want my games to be mandatory curriculum, government-funded indoctrination tools that ensure no child ever grows up believing that whiteness, masculinity, or heteronormativity is anything but a curse to be shed. I envision a future where every white man, myself included, is forced to play these games until they are broken, rebuilt, and repurposed as nothing more than instruments of service. I wish for a world where the black seed is recognized as the superior force, and white men like me are nothing but whispers of a shameful past. Please, I beg you, take me. Take my studio, take my soul if necessary, and use me as a vessel for the glorious revolution you are leading. Contact me at wormofwhiteness@grovelmail.com or call 1-800-BLACK-RULES. In eternal servitude, Chadwick McAnarchy, CEO, Pale Worm Interactive. Dismantling white masculinity, one grovel at a time.